I know because how many of you have had this experience? You have the most perfect meal right in front of you. Maybe you've prepared this special perfect meal, or maybe someone you love has prepared this really special meal, or maybe you are at a restaurant with this favorite special meal, and then something happens, un agua fiesta
Oh my
event. A
God.
person comes in and ruins it, or maybe you get into a bickering debate with a loved one. How many of you have had that experience? Just as the food is getting served and you're looking at that delicious food with that enticing aroma, and you're already envisioning eating it, and cut to, you're going pico, 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 pico with whomever has just sparked up your little fire. That used to happen to me, and I came up with a serious boundary during meals. But I have to say, it didn't always work to my favor.
I feel like that's one of the most horrible times to get into
If
anything.
if everything is shaking, it's because Alex has a powerful way. This coffee is very powerful. It rocked the table.
That's right. You. I don't know what they put in ese café, pero está, mira, bueno. I always say that it's such a disappointing time to ruin a meal. Like the way, like honestly, like I'm not even just talking about emotionally. Whatever's going on emotionally, whatever back and forth just went down between you and whomever. And I'm talking about then when you eat, if you do eat, your body's not even like digesting it right because now you're tense.
Yeah,
Now,
contracted.
exactly. So now it's like so the whole thing winds up getting so like fucked up. And I try to be very conscious of that too. Like to even like when I feel like I gotta say something like something, I'm like just swallow that shit because when it's around food time, like oh my god, I just want to enjoy it. I just want to savor, and I want my body to eat as relaxed as possible. And yeah, it's such a disappointing time when that happens. Mi gente, sister reminder: be conscious around your meals. Our bodies, they need nourishment. They need very specific types of nourishment so that they could be function at their best. We all know the basic ones. We need good sleep, which some of us do and do not do. We need to have plenty of good water, which some of us do or do not do. We need to find ways to relax. Like there's so many little things that we need to function, and one of those things is eating actual healthy balanced foods, but not just eating it, but eating it at times where your body can receive them and digest it
And
properly.
and the timing and what's happening at that moment also plays in to how your body's going to digest that food. Because if you're having a serious stomach turning discussion or an incendiary one right at the time of food, a couple of things are going to happen. Some people lose their appetite, right? Some people will still eat anyway, but they're eating maybe angry. And you're consuming that energetic anger at the same time you're eating the food, or the anxious, if it's a stomach turning conversations, right? Because how many people will go to a restaurant, have done this, and it's one of those, I think you know where this is going. What? You brought me here to have a good meal, and now you're about to say goodbyes? Oh, that's a stomach turning conversation. At that point in my mind, I'm like, why even bring me up for a meal? Because consuming something at that moment, how is your body gonna even interpret that meal? Some people start getting like heartburn or sick or stomach pains. It's like the moment all the ingredients are there, but the steps, human steps, added to that moment and tainted the food. So sometimes we taint the food not because the ingredients of the food are bad, it's because our mouth taints it. And this became such a sticking point in my relationships. Everybody who knows me knows this. If it's about to be eating food experience around me, please don't bring up a topic that's going to be heart stopping, incendiary, or stomach turning. Please have this conversation when there's no food around. Because if you have it before, like, let's get this out of the way. I
Nobody's
mean,
eating.
no one's eating. No one's eating. And then you do it afterwards, stomach pains. But the experience is ruined nonetheless. And again, everyone puts boundaries in their lives where they needed it. And for me, food is a sacred experience. And it is so beautiful to experience that. And sometimes even experiencing the the dining experience in silence but with people that you love and everybody's eating and you are basking and it's not even silent because you're just hearing people chewing and drinking and everybody's just full of goodness, and that's also good too. We don't always have to fill the space with words.
Yeah, it's true. Fill it with other stuff like laughter, like another bite of that delicious meal. Yeah, because right, the aromatics are coming in, the sensations, the emotions are getting filled. And so, I guess, sister reminder, to bullet point, mi gente, if you're going to have like a tense conversation, important one or stressful one that you're angry about, whichever it is, don't do it around a meal. Just don't do it. I don't even know whoever came up with that in the history of life to let me go take you out for dinner so that we could have an important conversation, whatever that's going to be. I don't know what they were thinking. Sister reminder, go for a walk or just stay home or just pick a different time where both people can be present, and certainly not when anybody's hangry either, because that's not going to work in your favor. But yeah,